Hi everyone, Jack Perkins here at Horsley's first ever AgTech crop tour, and we've had a great day. We're catching up with a few of the farmers and customers here. Now I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. First of all, can I get you to introduce yourself, who you are and where you're from?
Yeah, g'day mate. Jared Kemp from Nullawal, so just between Birchip and Nullawal. Yeah. So. Jesus.
Are you all right? And we've had a pretty good day today. Tell us about the day and how you found it.
Yeah, real good day. It's always good to get out around other people's farms, talk with farmers and see how they do things. Yeah, if you can't learn something doing that, yeah, having a rough one. But yeah, good day, beautiful weather. Hoyes' boys put on a ripping lunch, ripping show, and yeah, it was really informative.
And speaking of the informative side of things, AgTech was a part of the day we were trying to highlight. Tell us, how's it evolved in your business, in your farm, in your life?
Yep, well, it's come a long way I've been home 10 years on the farm, but it's come a long way from first auto steer, driving in a straight line, and then paddock boundaries, so the tractor knows where it is, and then even to the stage now where we're steering boundaries and we've got machines with screens in tractors and headers talking to ops centre. Yeah, it's really changed the way we farm, to be honest, and for the better, I think. Yeah, it's a good setup. So.
And where do you see it heading in the years to come?
Yeah, it's gone a long way to getting there already, but it's becoming more seamless and easier to operate within the boundaries of Ops Centre and straight to the machine, and just making it easier for the farmer to have himself or anybody really on a tractor or header or spreader or sprayer, and it takes guesswork out of it. If someone doesn't know what to do, it's fixable via over online. I've had Jordan help me out from Horsham, and I'm in the header at Nullawal, and he's got into my screen and we've fixed problems, and so it's the way of the world. But yeah, it's going to make things much simpler and easier.
All right, now tell us a bit about yourself. What's your name and where you come from?
Lincoln Lehman. Farm in this area with my parents, Kinnabulla region at Birchip. Grain growing farm, about 2,000 hectares, and yeah, my parents are starting to slowly ease away from it, and I've taken it over a bit more, and yeah, we're going from there.
And how did you find today?
It's very good. I really like these sort of days because you just get to mingle and a bit more of a casual feel to some of the other events you attend, and yeah, you can usually just get a lot out of it because it's kind of a bit more relaxed, casual feel to it, and you sort of just take on what you really need to get out of them, really. So.
And as a farmer yourself, is it good to interact with the like-minded farmers?
Yeah, it's always good to do that. Yeah, you just strike up a conversation with someone and you instantly find you've got a lot in common, trying to achieve the same things. And yeah, there's always a number of guys at these events that you sort of know really well, and yeah.
The topic of today we're really highlighting the technology in the ag sector. How's that help you in your farm and your sort of farming life?
It definitely helps. Like, I wouldn't say I've gone a long way into it yet, and I'm still learning a lot. But it's definitely there, and it's definitely helping with a lot of the operations we're doing. You just got to learn to know which sort of products or what you really want to get out of it, and like apply that to your own sort of farm.
It's exciting times for farming. Are you excited by the technology that could be coming?
I'm always excited about it. Like, I just love machines and the thought of automation and that sort of stuff in agriculture. I think it's exciting times ahead, and that's the beauty of doing what we do. Like, it's just forever improving, and there's just always so much to look forward to. And I think once doing what I do becomes a bit stagnant, that I'll lose interest, but it just doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon because there's just so much in the pipeline.
Well, we'll start with your name and whereabouts you farm.
So yeah, Alistair Ferrier, and this is my farm here. So this is where are we? 26 k's north of Birchip. directly north, in between, here in Birchmond Sea Lake. So,
And how have you found the day today that horses have put on?
yeah, look, really informative. I mean, I was lucky enough to be part of the original integration farm between myself and Jordan, and yeah, it was just good to just retrace this sport. Have been going on 3 years, and just to actually realise, just put in place what we've actually achieved, or just sort of recollect on what we've achieved over those 3 years, where we started, where we are now, where we might trying to get to, but just be able to collaborate with like-minded people and bounce ideas off each other, and because we're all faced with the same challenges, same issues, and it's good to glean information from each other. So.
How important is it for you guys, like you said, like-minded farmers, to get together on occasions like this and sort of chat about how you go about your business?
Oh, look, absolutely. You gain a lot of information. In another role, I also work as a consultant, so I do see two sides of the farming business. But you're forever learning. I'm learning every day, and I can pick up one or two things from days like today, and you can really they really take them back to your own farming business and make those improvements, and it's invaluable.
And Horsley's today we're focusing on the ag tech and precision ag, and those features are a really important part of not just farming today but farming moving forward. Talk to us about the technology that's here now and coming in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's evolved even in the it's amazing how far it's come in the last 3 years since I've been back farming, but I suppose going from back here, I can remember in my younger days that we're still running foam markers and the advancement between from there up to section control and guidance, and then the movement towards automation, and we can just see it evolving. Technology is just moving so rapidly, and we've got to be up with it and moving along to the data collection. I mean, it's just the way the world's evolving. We're seeing our markets, our overseas markets, wanting data, want access to the data to show how these crops have been produced. We lost a product in canola this year called Haloxifop, and because some markets won't accept any crops that are treated with that herbicide. And as we move forward, we've just got to have that data, because if you don't, it's just going to eliminate you from too many markets, and it'll make you won't be viable. So as we move forward with technology, these machines can capture the data, but having growers making sure they've got good records and good data is becoming imperative.
Gone are the days of the old paper rain records. There's going to be a lot more to a farm than just the rain records, isn't there?
Absolutely. And the machinery these days, they've all got the capability to capture the data, so it's really up to the growers now to really take hold of it. And it can be a bit daunting, especially some of the older generation that haven't had access to computers. We were lucky enough to have them when we were going through school, but I think those guys, if you don't embrace it and get on board with it, not only is your business it's going to be not profitable, but also you're going to be coming under scrutiny from regulations, and I think it's a real key focus for farmers going forward.
Well, Jordan Lee, you're from Horses and you're in charge of putting this whole ag tech crop tour today. Talk us through, first of all, the rationale behind it.
Thanks, Jack. So really today was a brainchild between myself and Matt Elliott. Like, we were having conversations around we need to do more for growers. We need to really bring back the bus tours, because since COVID there hasn't seemed to be so much going on in the way of events. Coming back to being casual, not death by PowerPoint, and really want to be entertaining. And one thing was reaching out to you and inviting you along. So we really appreciate you you being here. So.
Oh, I think it's been great, and when you touch on death by PowerPoint, I think everyone's enjoyed just driving around today, looking at the other farms, but also just interacting with one another, and it's been great, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been massive. And from the events that we do hold, that's been a massive message that growers have given me, is they want time to talk with other farmers. They don't want to just sit there and listen to someone talk. They want that social time. So that's been a real core focus of today.
your experience with these farmers, and ag tech, but precision ag, has really come to the fore today. A lot of these farmers talk about their experiences with you and Horsley's. So talk to us about your role with these farmers.
So really, in regards to these growers, the relationships with these growers, it's getting to know them, and work out what their business is about. Ask them 2 questions: what are they trying to achieve, and what's stopping them? And let's build a plan around that. Let's really work in what do you want to do? Do we want to shoot for the moon, or do we want to keep it simple? As soon as we know that, then we can really start to tailor in a plan to work for the growers.
And moving forward, for those that didn't get to come on today, the chances of more of these days coming up for other farmers?
100%. This is the first of many events I'd like to be running on the calendar and in each location. And as the team expands, which I'm really excited that we're going to have a consultant in each location by October, Crop Tours is going to become a big part of the Hoyslers digital component of the business.
And specifically back to the ag tech and the precision ag, what's the technology looking like today into tomorrow?
It's autonomy is coming. We have to set up for it, and the message that I've been giving growers for ever since I've come on board with Hoyslers is getting that foundation right. Get it right, get your house in order. Once we do have that foundation, so looking at that client farm field, boundaries, products, that all that, then we can start moving towards the next steps. So if we're aiming for automation, we need that foundation first.